In that same class, we had several members of Sewanee Posse 1, the first group of 10 students from Washington, D.C., who came here under the auspices of the Posse Foundation, a national effort to connect students of high promise from challenged inner-city schools with good liberal arts colleges. Their being here was enabled by a major request from the estate of Douglas Hawkins of the college class of 1954, who wanted to help Sewanee become more diverse and help students who didn't fit a standard Sewanee mold come here and thrive. We've taught or are now teaching over half of the 30 Sewanee Posse students who've come thus far, and Trudy was the first faculty mentor for Sewanee's Posse program. Those students' enthusiasm and gratitude is infectious, and they have readily joined in recruiting and welcoming other students from diverse backgrounds. 10 years ago, the college's entering class included about 5% of minority students. This fall, that number passed 15% for the first time. And the contributions being made by the Posse students are and have been a significant factor in that change. Sewanee's people and values are indeed our greatest assets. Outstanding people who care deeply about each other, intense intellectual engagement, leadership for this community, the nation, and the world, and devoted service to the church. Values that you learned and lived when you were students here and that continue today. Sewanee has thrived because it is steady and adhering to those values, steadfast as the winds of fad and fashion blow around us. The next Vice Chancellor will lead a vital institution committed to the traditions that have sustained your university since its founding in 1857, yet always looking forward to new opportunities. As member of the class of 1991, Newsweek editor John Meacham himself not so long ago recognized, like you, as one of the university's emerging leaders, said at the 150th anniversary Founders Day convocation in 2008, Sewanee has always been a daring and demanding enterprise. Your being here testifies that you too find Sewanee daring and demanding. I hope that those same values that brought you here as freshmen, that nurtured you during your years on the mountain, and that guide your life today, will inspire you to greater commitment to the University of the South at this important time in its history. Trudy and I are honored that we've been and will be a part of this great academic community. Sewanee is an important part of our lives, and we're grateful that you feel, as we do, that the University of the South is worthy of affection, devotion, and commitment. Thank you for being here. Thank you for coming.
Thank you, Joel, for those inspiring words and for your service to Sewanee. We're about to wrap things up, but if you don't mind, I'd love to just kind of go over a little bit of tomorrow and how that's going to work for the Emerging Leaders participants. I hope everyone has a schedule. If you have not seen a packet, we'll bring it to the breakfast tomorrow. So the main thing you need to know is we've got a great, exciting agenda for tomorrow, and we look forward to being with you tomorrow. And we'll start at 7:30 at the Bird Dining Hall. It's right next to the chapel. That's cool. Then there, 7:30, most of you on Eastern time. And anyway, your name tag will allow you access into the clerk, and you'll just go through the line as if you're a student, and then take your tray upstairs where we'll gather on the balcony and dine together up there. And then we'll move into our first session at 8:15. But again, I'm so glad to be with you. I appreciate you making the effort to be here, because many of you had to rearrange your schedules to be here. Some of you had to fly here, and you know, you're taking a lot out of your lifetime to be with us this weekend, so we appreciate it. But we will see you tomorrow at 7:30.